At this point, we've already done a few things to customize our command manager. We know that we can change the icon sizes, remove our tooltips, and also move it around to make it a little bit easier to access. But there's a lot more customization that we can do. If we right-click on one of the tabs, we can select Customize Command Manager. Now, even though this says Customize Command Manager, it simply brings you into the same customized toolbar. Now, if we move this down out of the way just a little bit, you notice that we now show all the available tabs. So these are the ones where if we right-click, we can turn them on and off. These are all the default ones that SolidWorks loads. All the way to the right, you'll notice that there's an option for a new tab. If we select this, it allows you to grab any of the available toolbars and simply create a new tab with all of those tools on them. For instance, fastening features. This can be handy if you're doing a lot of plastic parts and you want quick access to the fastening features to make things like mounting bosses or vents. Let's go ahead and right-click and delete that tab. We can create a new empty tab and add anything that we want to it. By simply going to the Command section of your Customize, you can go down to Tools, for instance, Render Tools, and we can add specific tools that we want to a single toolbar. Now, of course, we already have a Render Tools toolbar when you turn on PhotoView 360, so there's no point for us to make a custom tab for that. But let's say that we wanted to add tools to an already created toolbar. Well, let's go into our Features section. Now, the features that you'll see on your Feature tab are not all the ones that SolidWorks has to offer. These are the most commonly used, but there are several that I want to add. So inside this section, we have one called Combine. I'm going to go ahead and drag it up and place it on here. Another one that we can use often is the Split tool. This is a very handy tool and allows you many different ways that you can cut up solid geometry. Another tool that's often used is Indent, so I'm going to go ahead and drag that one up there as well. Now, as you get used to modeling in SolidWorks, you'll find that you use a lot of the tools over and over again, and they may or may not be in places that are easy for you to access. So it's a good idea to understand different ways that you can customize these toolbars. Let's go ahead and let's drag circular pattern up here. But then we notice that we already have patterns here with a drop-down that allow you to access the circular pattern. If we want to remove it, we simply drag it out, either into the modeling window or back down into our Customize window, and it'll remove it from our tab. So this is a great way that you can customize access to tools by modifying current tabs, creating your own, or simply grabbing a already created toolbar and placing it in one of the tabs.